same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas.
Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, and we're here for our Monday motivation. Welcome to the first episode of Motivate My Mornings. I am your coach, this Sherri Hill in the house, your mental pain healer. So we're here this morning, y'all, and today's topic is dun, 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 fear and darkness. Okay, fear and darkness. That's what we're going to talk about today is fear and darkness. I pulled from one of my favorite positive affirmation decks. And the card says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to receive the fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So let's talk about that this morning. Okay, we all face dark things. We all face moments that cause us to come outside of our comfort zone, which causes us to be in fear. Okay, so when we get into fear, the first things that we start to do is to start to go to the worst case scenarios and imagine the worst thing happening to us. In this card, what it's explaining to us is that we should embrace fear and we should embrace darkness through the eyes of the teacher of love. So what does that mean? I know you're sitting here going, what? Wait, what does this mean? So what does this mean is that what we need to do is learn how to embrace our fears, because those are the areas that are showing us where we have weaknesses, okay? We want to embrace fear because fear is the unknown, okay? And we as human beings, when we get outside of our comfort zone, we have a tendency of being afraid of what's coming next. None of us like change. It's that ugly thing that we all hate to see coming. But guess what? Change is necessary, and change is also good for us, because as we evolve, so should our lives and so should the environment around us. So this card this morning is asking us to embrace fear, embrace the darkness. Don't be afraid, because if you pray and you know who you belong to, whose you are and whose you are, then you know there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Step away from the fear and don't be afraid to walk through the dark. Yea, though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I shall fear no evil. Now let's talk about that for a few seconds. We all have to walk through the shadow of the valley of death sometimes. We all have to take that leap of faith and go into unknown places that scare us. But how do you handle that? How do you hear that? Do you let the fear determine how you're going to do this? Are you afraid of the darkness and afraid to explore new territory, afraid to go into new things? This is what we're here to talk about this morning. Never be afraid. No matter what happens to you, use that opportunity to become more brave. Okay? Never be afraid. No matter what happens to you, use that opportunity to be more brave. Okay, guys, one of the things that I've used that in my life a lot. I've had a lot of things that happened to me in my life, a lot of things that have caused me fear. But I have decided to embrace the fear, feel the fear, and do it anyway. And that's what I always say. Again, what do we have to lose, guys? If it doesn't equal death, then there's nothing to lose but everything in the world to gain. There's so many of us who have things out there that we want to pursue. There's dreams, there's aspirations, there's courses we want to take. There's new things we want to learn, but we are letting fear of the darkness hold us back, okay? We're afraid that if we walk through that door, it will be so dark that we can't see. Well, listen here, guys. Never be too afraid. Never be afraid to become a better you. Never be afraid to take that leap of faith and go to that next level. The only thing holding you back is you, okay? The only thing holding you back is you, okay? So this morning's fear and darkness. It's a very good topic, and I'm glad that it came out this morning, because it is, again, one of the things that's holding us all back. Fear holds us back from healing, okay? Because sometimes we are afraid to let go of the things that no longer serve us. And as soon as we let go of the things that no longer serve us, the healing process begins. We begin to see the light, okay? The light will shine on the darkness, okay? The light will shine on the darkness and take the fear away, okay? So that's where we at. And this is what we have to remember when we're going through life, is that it's okay to be afraid, but it is not okay to be stuck in fear. It is not okay to let fear freeze you in place. That is not okay. It is not acceptable to not chase your dreams because you are afraid that you're not good enough. You're afraid that you don't have the right skills. You are afraid that you won't be accepted. You are afraid that you don't have enough money. Whatever your fear is today, fear not doing what you want to do. Fear that. Okay, fear not taking a leap of faith. Fear not being who you're supposed to be. Fear that, okay? Because so many of you guys out there today, you are sitting on dreams. You are sitting on opportunity because of fear. Don't let your past hold you back, okay? That's one of the most important things that I've preached on my channel for a very long time, okay? Is that don't let your past hold you back. Okay, because we start getting into what I call negative nostalgia, and we want to look back on all the things that hurt us, all the things that disappointed us, all the things that didn't work out. Well, that is why you have fear to journey back down those same trials and trails, but you need to go back down them, but this time knowing that you've learned from your lessons and that you'll do better this time. Okay, never fear where you've already been because you've already learned that lesson. Okay, you already know what to expect in places you've already been. So now let's talk about moving past the fear. Okay, let's talk about moving past the fear, because we get on here as coaches and all of this stuff and we tell you guys, oh, feel the fear and do it anyway. And a lot of people looking at us like, ma'am, how do we do that? So how do we do that is we pray. Okay, learn to have a beautiful, loving relationship with, what does this card say? I embrace and receive the fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Okay, so when you, again, have God in your life, when you have that strong prayer game, when you are on your knees and manifesting from the highest power, then that's when you know that there is no reason to fear. Because you know what they say in the Bible, weapons shall form, but they shall not prosper. Okay, yes, bad things happen to good people. All these things will happen to you, but the question is, how will you handle it? And will you let it cripple you? Will you let it stop you from moving forward? Will you let it stop you from falling in love again? Will it let you stop you from singing again? Will it let you stop you from running out in the rain and enjoying your life again because you remember something bad happened in the last time? It's time to let go of all that fear. Remember that there's only one thing to fear in life, and that is fear itself. I am so happy to come here this morning and be able to share this morning motivation with you on my brand new channel, My Motivating Mornings. Okay, we're going to come here every morning and drop that mental tea on you every morning to give you that dose of confidence that you need to go out there and get your day started and live your life like it's golden. I am your Tease Coach, Sherri Hill, and I have truly enjoyed bringing you this message this morning. Please join me every morning, Monday through Friday, for your morning motivation. And again, thank you so much. And don't let that fear hold you back. Whatever it is you need and want to do, you get out there and don't let nothing or nobody stop you from being amazing. You can and you will. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you the next time on My Morning Motivation with Sherri Hill. You guys go out there and be great. I love you. Bye-bye.